You know, there are people who are so fight, they really cannot say what they are feeling. In fact, there are people, asema nitakaa ngumu. Now, hiyo kukaa ngumu inaweza kuumiza wewe. It is good to understand that you can express what you are feeling and not be ashamed about it. One of the, I still remember one of my professors in the seminary. He had just come into the country. He was originally from Korea, but had moved to the US, and he's never been in this country before. And he got so concerned because every time he asked somebody, "How are you?" they were saying, "Fine." And sometimes you are saying you are fine, but it's very evident you are not. So one day he came and said, "Now tell me, does this mean somebody cannot say what, sometimes they are not feeling fine? Is it unacceptable in your culture that somebody should say what they are feeling?" Because you see, it is very easy for you to betray yourself in terms of exactly whether you are fine or not. Is that not true? If you ask somebody, "How are you?" "I'm fine." So even by the tone, you have already done what? Betrayed yourself. You're not fine. So consider what is going on in the account of David here. How he makes himself vulnerable to the Lord. And he doesn't feel, he has no difficulties in expressing and asking, he's just expressing how he is feeling. And he's asking God, "How long?" And he says, "How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemies be exalted over me?" Especially if your enemies are getting exalted over you, that's a bad feeling. Your enemies are enjoying your pain. Yeah? Like one of the scriptures that says, where people can say, "Now, where is his God?" This kind of provocations. So regardless of the extent of our spiritual maturity, it is possible to reach a point so low we actually feel that everyone, even God, has abandoned us. That was David's desperate condition when he wrote the book of Psalm 13. That's where he was. Psalm 13 reveals that Christ, it's revealing, like, even when we trust the Lord, sometimes the Lord will allow us to go into what can be seen as a dry spaces so that we can learn what it is to call upon him. Amen?